Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Shadow Empire in our Steam release series, episode number 25 I think. One thing I did before we ended the last turn, off camera, is I bought another howitzer. So this one only has 4, it should have 5. That went into the Supreme Headquarters last turn, but it didn't get distributed out to the unit this turn. I don't know why. I suspect it's because there's pretty poor logistics along here, and that unit may just have to wait for a while. I was looking at a lot of stuff. I had some time today, which is so rare, but I had some time to sit down, and probably for about 45 minutes already, I've just been looking at the game. Kind of looking at all the different reports and stuff. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And speaking of what's going on, let's start with getting you guys up to speed. History was pretty plain. There were no battles against me. I don't even know if there were any battles. I don't really catch all of it. I have it up and it's on the main screen when I'm calculating it, but sometimes I'm doing other stuff just because, you know, it could take up to 5+ minutes to go. Didn't look like anything interesting, but the vidcom is a little more interesting. We discovered Gauss small arms. We operationalized the mechanized machine gun infantry corps. This is really good. We got security tactics, and this is another discovery for applied science. And we got 2 of these energy lances, which I honestly haven't seen. Let's go take a look at those first. Give selected unit this ancient artifact, which will provide it with a bonus in combat. I don't know exactly what this benefit is. I suspect it is maybe like soft attack is added to hard attack, or hard attack is treated as soft attack. An ancient weapon that can pierce any known armor. Ever seen a tank cut in 2? So, I wonder if we could put that on artillery. To me it makes sense to put it on artillery, because then you'll be... just any hit on a tank should just destroy it with artillery. Can you do that? What can we target? Are they smarter? No, we can do it. Well, I'm going to wait for the peanut gallery. That's you guys, folks. I'm going to wait for the comment section, I should say more politely, to come back with any kind of opinion about this. I really wish it would tell you a little bit more. Apparently they know something about it, since they're telling us it can cut through a tank. But a little bit more about how it'll affect things, that would be really nice. Okay, so we also have, let's do our decision tree. I mean, we have our normal flow, right? So that's what things were like. Now let's get to the decisions. We can promote a soldier. Skill is paramount, or zeal is paramount, or both. Well, because this one actually takes away from meritocracy, which both these people happen to quite like. That's not the one we're going for, by the way. Although, you know, in hindsight, I'm not sure, it might have been better to. Anyways, we're going to go with the both are important, which is kind of a nice, safe answer anyway. I mean, they both are important to a degree. My own personal answer is probably skills more important for promotions, but let's say both are important. Well, zeal's important too. I mean, you don't want somebody who's like, they're like naturally good, but they don't give a crap. A motion to expand the recon from 1600 to 1660. I feel like this is achievable. Oh yeah, we need a new candidate. Haha. Yeah. Yes, we do. So let's recruit. What is it for? Air Force? I think I'll recruit a senior.
Copy that.
Let's see who we got. Oh. Okay. Does not like fist. Good there. Likes meritocracy. Not good there. Likes militia. Let me just double check. My militia is high. Okay, good. So I think we can appoint her. She's, you know, she's pretty well qualified. Capability 2. You know, she doesn't really check a lot of the boxes, in my opinion. Why does it even say she has a suitability rating of 56? She doesn't seem to have... I mean, she has no... Okay, she does have some skill. Oh, I see. She has science skills, and those are probably being put towards it. honestly, she's a pretty bad choice, I feel like, for Air Force. We have the points. If I want to, I can just recruit another person and immediately terminate her. Oh, but that was my only... I'd have to recruit a civilian. Huh. How's Cabinet Retreat, our Mission Impossible looking now, by the way? Okay, still not doable. Unfortunately. How are you supposed to do this? Interior Council. We need rolls better than 27. Why? Well, I don't know. I'm hoping that Eugene over here will just get better, and eventually we'll get some benefit of that. Okay, but let's not bog down. Do I want to... So, Merc... What a military... Oh, civilian. This will be fine.
Copy that.
Let's try this. Okay, so technically she's... Wow. Well, you know, win some, lose some. That's a big lose some. Do we want to pay... I mean, I guess the salaries aren't that important. It's probably been a benefit not to pay the extra salaries. Although, I mean, things went up by like 2,000 last turn. Forget it. Yeah, we'll keep one person. No, but she's terrible. She's terrible. We're not going to keep her afloat. She gets retired. Let me see, first of all, what position she's in. So, job, you are reserve pool. Your seniority is 6? Wait. Seniority points are 0. Okay, 6 is very low. I, for some reason, was thinking lower was better, but no. So then she's really, she'll be easy to get rid of. I think that we can use even this against her. Difficulty 6. Yep. Okay. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Alright, so let's get going with the rest of them. So we have our new person. I'm going to prioritize research just slightly. So I think there's a lot of things that have already been discovered. So let's even go to 70. Confirm that. Air Force research. Yeah, well, we have 66 points in this, but rocket engine also sounds nice. Well, probably not. I think we'll do propeller first. I really haven't done any aircraft design still. I started a separate playthrough when the patch came out back in December, but I never advanced far enough to do anything with airplanes. So then this series got started. I was doing them both in parallel for a little bit, but that just didn't have enough time to do both, so here we are. We have a lot of good options here. Now, we just got the mechanized mechanized regular machine guns, which I'm probably going to do. Do I want mechanized light infantry? I mean, really, what I want to do is kind of stall and wait for, like, light armor infantry. Oh, wait. Oh, that is good, because that is at least motorized. I almost looked at doing the assault infantry. Let's go over to the different formations so you can see them. The light armor assault, the assault infantry is pretty good. It's the tanks with infantry. The only problem is they're slow. So you can just upgrade from assault infantry to motorized, light armor infantry, which is nice. Now they move. Now the troops will move. So it's not that many infantry. It's light infantry with a little bit of buffer, I guess. Man, I just really wish it was mechanized. Which, thanks to, I think Trifler said, is just random. So we'll get it eventually. It's not there yet. In the meantime, do I want to just start using a lot of ground forces? I guess I want mechanized, so that's what I want to focus on. Or should I just get heavy armor? 253 is fine. I mean, I could do RPG infantry just to buy time. I don't think we have any need for that. Doesn't look like anybody's using a whole lot of tanks. You know, it's one of those things that by the time you find out if they are, it's too late. But no, I don't think it's a big deal. We have tanks of our own, and we've been really prioritizing the metal. That's going to save us. I'm going to do mechanized light infantry. We'll probably get the heavy armor next. Okay, Perfecto Resto demands release of spy. We have a perfect option for ourselves here. Plus commerce, plus mind. It's just perfect. So we'll accept this, and they will offer us 12 political points in exchange, which is quite nice. Goes up. Now there was another thing that reminded me about. Oh yeah, I wanted to show the reports for this. All these scientific joint efforts that we signed with people are actually having quite a nice improvement. So guided RPG went up by 9. Water purification went up by 12. Guided RPG went up by 10. And then missiles went up by 6. It's also kind of an indication that Perfectoresso is in good shape. They're already at missiles with +6. So it is actually having a pretty significant impact on our tech tree. And that's wonderful. Now, we're probably doing the same for them, but that's to be expected. It is a mutual exchange. And I always feel like these mutual exchanges get you and your partner a little bit better at the cost of everyone else staying the same. So it's still a relative benefit to do these, even if you are making... Like, if you only had one main foe, which I don't think Perfectoresso is our only main foe. I think that by the time they are our only main foe, we should be in really good shape. So, yeah, if you don't have just one main foe, then making just one other person better, if you can make yourself better, puts you better against everyone else besides that one other person. And you're still basically on parity with them, so it's fine. Okay, that's a lot of talking. Decisions are done. Trade, there's nothing to do. We'll just take a look at this real fast. We could sell radioactives for quite a lot. And there are 2 things I was looking at possibly buying. It's about 2,000 for metal, if we want to get another 140. Because we're still not quite out of the woods. And the reason for this, I think, is mostly due to building the the metallization, I forget what it's called. The one that gives us metal tier 3. Buying high-tech parts also something that we need to consider doing. That'll transition us right into the assets thing, which is what I just mentioned. Demetallization 3 is costing us about 600 metal a turn. That's probably where this is coming from. Now we're making more than 600 metal a turn, so it's not really that we're losing. I think it's just that it took not just last turns, but this turns and the next turns after that. I think it's just started to build up a stockpile for the future turns. And by the way, selling radioactives is not that bad of an idea, considering, I mean, if we need it. I want to stockpile it, potentially use nukes. Well, we don't want too many nukes, but, you know, if for taking cities, I can kind of see it, unfortunately, because they're just a pain in the butt to take, as probably they should be. Anyway, we could sell them because we have a really good income. Now, keep going. I'm trying to make this faster. Build roads, we don't need to do that. Strategic cards, we already played those. Oh, no, we didn't. I want to also go with the Wargames. No. Cabinet Retreat, there it is.
Copy that.
Oh, we rolled a 4. Wow. Well, that was extremely unlucky. But that's okay. I really want to do those rebellion things because I want to get the fate points. Maybe I should just be doing this Ancient Depot one. 3 artifacts versus what are the potential benefits we could gain? I think they're mostly here. That's a lot of them. Okay, yeah, I do remember. There's one other thing I looked at pretty closely. We have a city somewhere. Here, and here. There is room for a new city like right here that would take maybe just like this much area that of non-overlapping, like not 6 away. So just looking at this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is also 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. So this line that the road makes is the edge. So if we do something like, I don't know, maybe here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can actually we have pretty good reach down to this section as well. And this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can cover that nicely. And we'll probably need, I don't know, I don't think you need to be like perfectly civilization style game where you map out every city to have perfectly no overlap. I don't think it has to be like that, but I was considering, should we be starting to stockpile some, what are they called?
Standing by.
Zone orders. It is what I want to do. Zone orders. I want to start putting some colonists I don't know how much you're supposed to pay them, so let's just pay them 3. Emergency, regular. This all looks fine for me otherwise.
Roger that.
We'll see if that leads to anybody being recruited at 3. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember how I even got settlers last time. And I think you can always move those back the other way. But, okay. So, actual attacks have to happen. Down here, we're going to move over. We're going to do ranged attack. Thank you, by the way, for the help. Guardsman Gary kind of found out the reason why I was ambushed from my bombardment. It is a bug. I reported it. Thanks for the help. Okay, 1 single hit. Not really that good. Still, it's something. Now, who else can contribute? So you will. You will. Yeah, well, how we'll have to do this then is like this. 37 to 1 is good enough odds. I'm going to go for it. Okay, finally I actually got some kills. It was pretty painful there. We only killed 2. Now they all retreated, but they unfortunately retreated into the high mountains. I'd like to lure them back. So what I think I'm going to do is actually not move in. Hopefully they come back out towards us. Maybe move this unit here so we're ready for the... hopefully they come back towards us. Okay, so that's that. 15 is going to still move up this way. Eventually replace 6, I think, even though 15 should belong on the right. I might shuffle some forces, but 6 is one of those who needs reinforcement. Yeah, you actually... 8 needs reinforcement too. So we took this hex, they didn't retake it. We're not doing anything with these floor panels. And that's another thing. I bombarded. That is the second thing. So last turn I forgot to bombard with this unit. I was able to come back and bombard. You know, it didn't really get much done, but it was still better than not doing any bombardment. So now we'll do bombardment with both in the city. Didn't destroy the building, for example. I think I actually killed one single unit.
Roger that.
Oh yeah, sweet, we got another unit. Slowly, I don't think we're actually wearing them down. They're probably replenishing faster than we're killing them. Readiness is actually really low. Is this the opportunity? Could this be the time? I saw in there a 3.1. Oh my gosh. Wait, could it be the time? Um, 3 to 1. Wow, it's so weird. It's so random. Okay, you're good. You help. You help. You help. Everyone here helps. 3.2 to 1. We're going to lose with 3.2 to 1 odds. We could just wait one more turn. But we're also going to take losses eventually. And we might get lucky and just do it. Oh my gosh, I've almost talked myself into it. Yeah. Okay, we'll cross our fingers, let's just go for it.
Go, go, go.
Looks good. We did it. I can't believe it. Get in there. Just kick that last unit out. They're retreating. We got them. 1 unit in. Oh my gosh, we did it. Oh my gosh, we did it. Well, yeah, definitely get in there. 4 units in there should be enough. We'll keep the line otherwise, but I think that Lostheim doesn't have any other cities, so this should be it. Holy cow, we did it! Wow, fantastic. Just really, really good news. And these units can all step up since we don't have any other I mean, I guess technically, I think this tank is... Aren't you part of one of the... Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, but hey, okay, it took 20 minutes to do a turn, which I'm trying to avoid, but for once, maybe it was worth it. And there's going to be more replenishments needed now. I have replenished troops kind of early on. No, I have it last. I'm just a ding-dong. I've never really done it, so... Oh, we need 500 out of 500? We'll buy a few more, just in case. Put maybe 5 there. Yeah. We'll see how our metal situation is next turn before we go crazy, but then if metal's looking good, we'll try to get some mechanized machine guns. Because I think that they're going to be great, and also the APCs only take, well, they take a little bit of metal, but they take rare metal as well, which is actually a fantastic thing when you have 5,000 of it. Alright, I don't think we need to move in the east. Oh, well, I guess we should. We should. It would be foolish not to. So let's go ahead and move over here just to, like, keep that for ourselves. Yeah, I will protect the GR troops, and we'll continue to build our roads. And we'll build, this is going to be, I think, the really expensive one. 960. Okay, well, it's just funny how we can so easily afford that. I don't want to attack here, we're just going to sit, and I think it would be bad. It would be a very bad idea to attack, but yeah, we're making progress, and hey, look at Prefectoresso doesn't have this. Oh, that's right. We need to like seal off the border and push these militia units over to the west, even if we lose territory, just so they can cut off this Prefectoresso leg. Yeah. And hey, even some ruins up here. Maybe our next city goes up here instead. But hey, okay, now we have a new city. So if they surrender, which I hope, that means that we can... Wow, we're going to take a lot of territory. Yeah, geez. Well, I mean, this is big. So let's just see what happens when I end the turn. I think that's everything. I'm going. I'll see you back for the next one. Wow, this is just about the busiest turn I think we've ever had. There's no way, I don't even know if I'll be able to finish this turn in this episode, but let's get to it. No, Salzburg didn't attack us because I suddenly realized it seems to have implications worse than what I meant. I just meant that there's a lot of organization stuff to do. Okay, so there are some attacks in the south, I think. Did we already miss them? Okay, I was attacked, but at the very beginning of this, there was a battle in the south. Okay, never mind. That was last... What the hell's going on? There's been fighting in the south. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was 2 turns ago, not last turn, but... Anyways, we got this advice. Make sure we get recon. Delete that for now. I don't think we're gonna have a problem. I'll probably end up spying on somebody and just get it, because, well, spying on Prefectoresso won't really help. Who's over here? Spying on the Crag Glacier clan is probably gonna help us with that. Well, let's just do that right away. They reminded us, so let's do it. Crag Glacier clan. Or Cyberwalkers. Well, I mean, maybe we can do both. Because we should be guaranteed... No, not guaranteed. We're like a 2/3 chance to get a critical success. Just like that. Let's do one more. Okay, 2 critical successes is really more than we need. And then we can do this Cyberwalker as well. A little more difficult. Just a success, but we're odds-on favorites. Well, I guess it's another coin toss to get a critical success. Hooray! Good. So we should have information for both of those next time. And we have 9 decisions, which, I mean, it's by itself is like, okay, we've had turns with more than 9 decisions. As it's pretty apparent, Lossheim does have another city somewhere, so we've only taken out this city, and it didn't have as many people in it as I was hoping. We're gonna have our work cut out for us. The population dropped by 77. Go figure, the people who have been bombing them into smithereens now occupy them, and they're unhappy. Who would have thought? Okay, so this is where it really gets super busy. Okay, we conquered Lossheim, that's... yeah, we know that. Research complete, deep core mining, awesome. Gary, I don't know if you're listening or anybody. I'm going to be moving towards the maglev stuff. So hopefully, I've never done the maglevs before. I've used trains. So this will be my first time doing that. So I'll be pretty happy about that. Nuclear power plants, I don't use those usually. I mean, power doesn't seem to be much of a problem for me, but like endgame, I don't know. Maybe it does. All-rounder is complete. Yeah, we'll go check that out. Light armor assault army. So this is just a new order of battle we can potentially operationalize. I don't know if it's any good. Light armor assault. Oh, it has the... What does it have? Like artillery in it? Fuel mix optimization. I don't know if this is useful or not because it depends on if fuel is a problem. We have electric engines. We have other alternatives. Research propeller engine complete, so we can move on to rocket engines. We got a dopaminator. Civilization rose. Then min level rose. And that gave us four. I think it's 3 of these. Okay, so this is earlock is something I haven't used before. We got disease, which is, I think, the worst one. Another rebellion card. I think that's 4 of them now. Basic stuff otherwise. And then more green cards. Scientific output's always nice. Entrench, cabinet retreat, recruit senior, which is nice to have another one of those back. And commercial project, which we'll be planning to use a lot on Lostheim. So that's busy just even going through that. Alright. Krypton River request permission for personal guard. That's our commander of the 1st machine gun group. Pretty clear what we'll do here. We'll just say no.
Okie dokie.
We do want to give the militia extra funds, but we'll save that decision for last. And this is already one of the things that I wanted to spend a little bit of time on. I don't want to spend too much time, but there is a penalty for going over 100 bureaucratic points. And I wasn't sure about this when I first started, but when you poke around into this, you can see like this one's over 100, and it'll say minus 28. BP has been reduced by 28 to 132. So the penalty is only applied per category, but it is a monstrous penalty. It really is. We're losing 28 bureaucratic points out of 60. Half the points basically is gone for only going over, well, by 50% or so. So it's pretty crazy. I think this is over penalizing personally, because I don't know. I mean, eventually you'll have enough bureaucratic points that you have to overspend, and then you'll just become less efficient. And it's their way of kind of, I mean, it's a nice, clever way to keep the game from snowballing out of control. This diminishing returns. So I have to say, from a game theory standpoint, I completely approve, but it does seem a bit harsh. I'm losing so many points that it makes me personally, in this moment, as the player, feel bad. And that's also something you have to consider. I found is how to manage player the attitude of the game. You're supposed to present things as positives and not negatives. Anyway, so if we wanted to min-max, what we should do is probably lower Economic Council by like maybe a point. Put a few more points into Discovery. I don't know, but where would we want these points to end up? Military research. Let's go over to military research and just see how close they are. Yeah, they're actually already over. I think it's because I just finished the bureaucratic office last turn, probably. And I think it's complete now. Yeah, so it probably just kicked into effect. I actually checked this last turn. I mean, during the last turn, and we weren't over on anything except for the Economic Council research. Excuse me. And we actually have one more turn left before this one finishes, which is going to boost it even more. So look, we're going to be way over 100 on pretty much everything. So, yeah. I guess we just don't worry about it too much. Put it where we want it. I guess what I could do is check all these boxes. I could dump off at least 1 point for Air Force. And I want to dump a point into Applied Science as well, which would come from... You know what? No, I'll choose between Applied Science and Air Force. I think I'd rather have Applied Science at first, because Air Force only has one option right now, so... Okay, we'll do that. confirm this. So basically, almost no change. Militia needs extra funds. Yeah, we'll come back to that. So military research. Oh yeah. So how do we want to deal with this? Well, we already saw that research is being wasted slightly. So although discovery is not as important right now, I prefer research points. I'm going to leave them even.
Order acknowledged.
Economic Council. This is where we're going to choose high-speed rail.
Yes, sir.
And design. We'll come back to this. Sabotage and lost time. Not too surprising. A chance for us to improve our democracy, though, so also not too bad. Only costs us 500 credits. Well, at this point, that doesn't mean a whole lot. We will put a governor into Losheim, so let me go back to the strategic cards, but we can also do this where we get mine, commerce. You know what, let's wait a little bit. Maybe I'll make people unhappy. I should always do the decisions which make people unhappy first and then make them happy afterwards. It'd be nice if you could be buffered and go actually over 100 on a turn, and it just reduces you back to 100 at the end of the turn. That would be nice just to allow you to not worry about the order decisions. It wouldn't have any effect. I mean, all of the current situation does right now is force you to do things in exactly the right order, to not go over 100, to not lose a couple points here and there. And it's pretty minor that I'm griping about it anyway.
Copy that.
Anyway, let's do this. I just talked about how I shouldn't be doing this. I should be offending people first. I completely lost my mind. What was I even doing here? Ah, yes, governor. Yeah, we should have definitely hired somebody first, so they could have been part of the cabinet retreat. Whoops. I know that we got somewhere senior. Good.
Copy that.
Okay, so how is this person? Charisma's... Wow, you're not that good. You're probably going to be dismissed, but that's fine. We have plenty of points. We can just try again. Let's recruit a civilian?
Copy that.
Oh, holy crap. Huh. I don't want him to be a governor. It's like a total waste. Well, I think what I'll do is I will appoint him as a governor for now. By the way, what's his militia in mind? That's perfect. It's just perfect. I think I'll appoint him as a governor for now, and then we can, if I'm not mistaken, council members are ranked higher than governor positions, so we can promise him a better position, transfer him from governor to something better. I probably won't ever do this.
We'll go.
But he is great. It's very good. Okay, so we can go to his decisions now. Yeah, there's nothing else to wait for us to wait on, so we can do these.
Roger that.
Order acknowledged.
Okay, and the last but not least, this one. So I think I'm going to be doing the heavy tank now, but you might want to do, I don't know, the tank destroyer. Isn't the tank destroyer considered medium tank? No, it's its own category. Is it? Or is assault? So, no. Tank destroyer is considered heavy tank, right? I think so. Yeah. I mean, there's lots of different options we can choose here, but I actually will probably have to pause and think about what I want to do. But the all-rounder, there she is. So she is a structural design of 100. I'm okay with that. That's probably where we stop for the attempts to reroll medium tanks. Based on her 105mm high velocity rounds, she has almost no soft attack, but she has, honestly, it's not that great. The Dragon 2 already had a pretty reasonable hard attack. I don't know if it's just a bad roll in the weapons department. I guess a little bit. It'll improve with field testing. Well, 535 is just okay. So we would hope for more of an AT bonus, and that's probably just because we haven't done the AP, the applied science research yet. So this will improve, but I'm already okay to use it just to get it some field experience. Okay. So let's go and... I mean, another thing I was thinking about doing is, what if we just continue to start rolling APCs? Because eventually I want to settle on one. It'll take 400 bureaucratic points to get the next one, though. Ugh. It's frustrating that we didn't get a good one to begin with. Okay, well, let's do the heavy tank. Let's do the tank destroyer. I don't think we're going to be using a tank destroyer. So, what was the killer? Let's go back and look at the designs. Which one would we want? Heavy tank is a 100. Tank destroyer is a 99. Okay, 500, 500. 100 to... Okay, well, the heavy tank needs to be improved upon. There's just no way around it. It's just, there's no way that it's going to be a functional design as this. We would never build it. We would never build this metal tank, metal head. There's something telling me I could even upgrade the light one. How's our... No, artillery was a good call. Machine guns, we probably... Well, we could upgrade this, but there's no better thing. I think Troopers 3 could be upgraded at this point. That's something to consider. We haven't even finished using... Well, they've got a little bit of field testing, but let's wait a little bit on that. Is there anything we can do? Let me check the motorized. I don't think there's anything more we can do. Could probably upgrade our bazooka. Or just reroll RPG altogether. Yeah, okay, that's something we can do. Just try to get an RPG design on the table. Because the 93 is just a little bit too low in my opinion. So let's get RPG, heavy combat armor. Just give me something. Give them something to do. Something that I do want. It was just a very low priority. That was, you know, certainly not necessary. We're going to want to buy some ammunition. 100 should be good for now, which is 1,000. 1,000 ammunition cost 100 metal. Okay, so far, no more trade to, I mean, so far we're done with decisions, and then now done with trade. Assets, okay, so here we go. Demoralization is done here. No, that's right. This one's bureaucratic office will be done one more turn. Happiness is fine, so we don't really need more quality of life yet. It's always best to preempt it, but right now we're focusing on metal, and I think we're going to upgrade the truck station. And this is the one thing I don't know. Let me hold off one turn just to get feedback, but truck station, I feel like we can't go wrong upgrading this to tier 3, because we are starting to have some problems. You know what? I'm not going to wait. I'm going to do it. Eventually we'll have more, we'll have the rails, which I'm just waiting on the heavy rail because we just got it started. The maglev, I should say. So let's go ahead and upgrade this. It's going to increase the fuel cost per turn, but it looks like we're okay on that front so far. I don't expect that it'll remain that way forever. And population workers, not a big deal. So we are obviously having some serious logistical issues. So I'm pretty sure that that's now related to trying to pump all this over here. It's just not going to work. But until we get the maglev, I feel like we're so close we might as well try to hold off. Okay, so that's that. Assets, and we want to probably build some more stuff because demoralization is going to be done, well, 6 more turns. That's actually quite a ways away. Are you not building anything? Oh, yeah. So we're going to have a lot of bureaucratic points. How much is this going to be? 3 rounds of 100 metal, 100 IP. Okay, that's really not that much. We can definitely afford something more. At 1,400, I think we're still a little bit below what it'll take to raise an army. What army will I... Well, I guess I could probably get the heavy machine gun stuff. Where's my mechanized? There it is. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Yeah, I think we'll end up doing this. 890, 440, 225. This is... We have everything we need for this. And it'll be nice to be able to run some mechanized machine gun troops around. I am still not really sure about... Let's make sure the heavy wheeler is the one that I want. I'm pretty sure I managed this. Oh yeah, definitely the heavy wheeler. Good. Okay. Go back to raising our formation. Say, hey, we're raising our formation, finally. Okay, we'll raise them from scratch. We won't use the existing ones there. All right, that's cool. I feel like so much more accomplished. We did something. We raised a formation, and we still have enough metal that I hope we'll be okay for. I think that we'll actually be continuing to gain about 400 or so next turn as well. Maybe even more, because I suppose with only one turn left, we probably paid for all the bureaucratic office that's being built in Gagoyas. Okay, check city happiness. Yeah, well, we got problems here, don't we? So, what do we want to construct? I think we're just going to go with, let's go with barracks, because this gives us security points. If we can even get enough people to work for us, that is. But then we're going to start pouring on the cards here. Okay, so we have over here... Sorry, not zone leaders. I want zones. We have give 500, but I think we don't even want to use the give 2000. Okay.
Copy that.
We failed, but it still gave us 9. Now, I forgot that I'm not really probably supposed to do this yet, because the workers are going to hate us. So, we're kind of going all in. Traveling teacher, yes. Yeah. We have a lot of points stuff that we can do. Okay, so traveling teachers, yes. Last time. And here we go. Zoo projects. 3 of them.
Wilco.
We just love animals here in... I don't even forget Tortuga Federation. We just love animals. Commercial projects? Yeah. Why don't you take 3? We just are sitting on these. Do you want some investor backing? I think you do. I don't know how much more. We'll give 3, I guess. Oh, there's 20 down to 2200. Yeah, we don't need to invest more then, probably. We'll give you free power. And a viewpoint gives us loyalty. No place. Okay. So we actually have to take ground for there to be... I think there... Actually, we can... Let me just... Can I do it this way? Zone borders. Okay. Good. Movement. Okay, good. Now, I created a little bit of border for us, so hopefully we can now use this card. It's not a card I usually want to use. Let's find out where it went, but it does give us loyalty. Oh, perfect. Just went in the best spot. Most away from the front. Okay, so Losheim now has schools, zoos, commercial area. This is giving them what? +3 population happiness, 75 quality of life entertainment. This is quality of life education. Schools are going to be giving them quality of life education. So and then this will give them quality of life security. So we have sincerely improved the situation of Losheim immediately. I don't know if it's worth going all in and trying to... Oh yeah, we got to talk to the governor here and make some changes. So, public budget 1, it's fine for now. What's the worker salary supposed to be? 5. Recruit sign up, keep that low. We don't really need recruits right now. We need population. That's fine. Oh, max colonists is set to 0. Pfft, I'm a ding dong. That's what was wrong with the other one. Although I bet the colonist sign up rate has to be higher anyway. Unincorporated is fine for now. We'll allow emergency food. And accept that. That should really help out. Oh, somebody got helped by 60. The workers love me. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, I guess we're all in.
Copy that.
Oh my god, stop failing. Stop it.
Copy that.
Stop it, stop it. Yes! It only increased by 1 anyway. Oh well. I still think that was a good thing to do. Give 500 to the militia? Zone militancy. I wonder if that has an effect, a positive effect. Should we try to use that? Anyways, danger level is going to be high until we can clear the enemy forces. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I don't know how we're going to be able to deal with this because low mountains. And they're tough troops as well. How we're going to start to try to deal with it is just by bombarding the heck out of them.
Locking on target.
We just need to create a little bit of space.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was really effective. I also want to build a road this way, because it's a little bit faster, and I know that logistics is going to be having a hard time. So we're in good shape. Do we want to do an attack here? No. No, we don't. Well, we'll keep bombarding them. I hope that that works out. 15 can join the fray. Okay, so all they have here is a tank. Come on, let's go. Primaria. Primaria just needs to get their act together. Actually start helping me. Maybe last time we'll just surrender, or can I just declare peace? Like, now that we have their city? Let's just call this let's call it a day. I do need to shift some units though, so it's actually probably a good thing that I wasn't able to attack. So 11, 12, 13, 14 are there, which means 9 should shift down. 7 can shift. Wait. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, I want 8 to also get into logistics range, but now it's just not going to happen. I'm really battling myself more than anything right now. Okay, so let me look at my checklist. Decisions, trade, assets done. Check city happiness. Yeah, I know it's not great. Strategic cards, we've played a ton of them. Build roads, done. Raise formation, done. Kind of out of order, but we've done everything so far. Move military units. Well, we haven't done that in the south. Okay, yeah. So these guys are apparently out of supply. I think it's because the logistical situation going up has just gotten really bad. So I do want to pull. It was fun to try to attack these guys, but now we're pulling out. Especially anybody who is going to draw a lot of supply, like this tank. So we're moving back, just for a little bit, and we're going to keep just enough people here to just try to hold on to our asset over here. You're just going to stay here, 200, well, shoot, I don't want to do it that way, do I? Okay, good, so I can do something like 500, 600, and a buggy. I'm not really great at defending by itself, but I'm going to do something like this. Okay, so that's what I want to do over there. We probably can't attack over here either, although I guess we can do a ranged attack. No kills, huh? Oh, it wasn't that bad from an attack standpoint. Did it weaken them enough to make it worthwhile? No. Okay, well, we're just going to hold on then. Entrench a little bit better, hopefully. We could move over. Is this the unit that got killed? No, they actually have enough. We'll leave them there. Yeah, well, I think we're good. Let those guys alone. This is all done. Okay, well, one of the best ways of getting rid of the unrest that we're going to have here is going to be with troops. And unfortunately, that just doesn't help with danger, and danger is the hardest one to get rid of. I still have this notion, though, that we're going to be okay. I don't know where it comes from. Getting all those points, getting the barracks right away. I mean, I feel like all those things are really gonna help. Hopefully. And we'll have a lot of people moving around next turn. Boy. So I'm kind of stuck. I think I am done for the turn. Like I said, it was a little overwhelming for me. There was just so much to do. So let's end the turn here. Let me just quickly sign off. And we'll come back to... yeah, I mean, I can do some stuff off camera if I find it. And let me know in the comments section if I'm missing anything. So until the next episode, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Take care.